It's booth day today. I'm so excited about booth day. It's a lot of work, but I get so excited because I get to play with Decor. I just want to tell y'all, thank y'all so much for all of your questions, like the Decor questions. I'm getting a lot of positive feedback. Y'all really liking that incorporated into the videos, and I enjoy it too. Sometimes as content creators, you kind of get stumped, and honestly, you want to make content that people that stumble across your channel will watch and want to watch, and hopefully want to subscribe and, you know, continue to watch you. So the fact that y'all are giving me ideas and I'm answering your questions, it's things you're interested in, it's things you wanted to know. I mean, that just makes it even better. So thank y'all. I am really loving it. And I would do like more than, I think the max I can do for a video is like 3 or 4, depending on the length of what it is I'm showing. But that's okay. We'll get to them. So if I've not gotten to your question yet, I've got them all screenshotted, and I'm just working my way through them. I promise I'll get to it. I promise I will get to yours. Y'all just gonna have to just give me a little bit of time, but I promise to get through all of them. I will not leave any question unanswered. So, all right, the baby girl is texting me. I'm gonna go drink my coffee, love up on my buster, and then I'm gonna go get dressed for the day. All right, I'm headed to Chick-fil-A to follow Angie. We're gonna go grab a quick bite. I'm just gonna get me some fries because I'm so hungry. So I'm just sharing a few clips of the booth, not the whole thing because we didn't change the whole thing. Oh man, my back's up. Hold on, let me go shut the back. Anyway, I'm just sharing a few things that we changed up. Not a whole lot. I don't want to ever bore y'all to death with showing y'all the booth. So I've noticed that the booth videos where I put booth, something about the booth makeover or booth, whatever, those videos don't seem to get watched. And I'm pretty sure it's because y'all just get tired of seeing the booth. Maybe, I don't know. But I just figured I would throw a few clips in there of the changes we made, so y'all could see that. The strawberry stuff is so pretty. Oh, Vicky, answer your question. You wanted to know where I got the strawberry stuff. Thrifted it, hun. Thrifted it. And I love it. I found it the other day, brought it home, cleaned it up, and I just love the strawberries. So pretty. And hopefully others will love it too. But when I get home, I'm going to answer a few more questions. show y'all some other things at home. And I got a couple of gifts left for me at the booth. And I'm going to share with you what I got. And I cannot believe it. Y'all are just so good to me. So when I get home, I'll share that. I didn't even have to go shopping. I had things given to me, which I feel so blessed. So let me get home and I'll answer at least one more question I know that I can answer. And I'll share with you what I got. All right, I am back home and I'm going to share with you these goodies that were left. Well, one was mailed to me to the booth, and then one was dropped off at the booth for me and y'all. When I share with you what's in here, it's just amazing. This one I'm fixing to show you is from Sue Ann. She is so precious. She has blessed me with so many beautiful things. And look at this. I know. I love it. That is just, that is just too beautiful to use. Too beautiful to use. She was on vacation and she went antiquing and she brought me back some goodies. I mean, how sweet is that? To think of me when she's on vacation. I mean, I have no words. But she watches the channel. And look at this. This cottage cheese container. Y'all know that I'm gonna have to put it up above my cabinets. I love it. Love it. And this. Oh my gosh. Is this not the cutest little thing? Look at this little basket. I know. I love it. I have so many ideas. This would be cute with like some spoons and forks and knives, or greenery, or the cutlery and greenery. I mean, that is just the cutest thing I've ever seen. I love that. Precious. And then I wrapped them up real good. Hold on, let me grab it. Look at these. Have you ever? Look at these. I know. I love them. And they're going to be so cute stacked up in my hutch or something. I don't know. Y'all know I'm going to have some fun playing. Y'all know I love littles. I love them. I just thought they were so cute. So thank you so much. Y'all, please don't ever feel like you have to send me anything or give me anything. The mere fact that you watch the channel is more than I could ever ask for. I appreciate it so much. So thank you. Thank you, Sue Ann. I hope I get to see you soon, run into you, get another hug. All right, this next one is from, I don't want to butcher your name. Is it Uden? Miss Uden? And she's from Georgia. And she contacted me. She wanted to send me, let me show you what she wanted to send me. She said that she wanted to send me this Delightfully Southern cookbook. I know I have another one that's Delightfully Southern that my friend Lisa from Crepe Myrtle Rose sent me. She wanted to send me this. She bought it in December 27th, 2002. She didn't know the lady. She just liked the recipes, so she bought the book. And she sent it to me. And so she sent me some other things that she said her family does not want. And she wanted me to have it. And y'all, when I tell you, it was like Christmas morning when I opened both of these gifts. I cannot even begin to explain, but y'all know this is going to be going on the cabinet over there by my other Delightfully Southern cookbook. Look, this is the side. I know there's a glare. Isn't that beautiful? And green. Love green. Thank you so much. But let me show you what else was in this box. Okay. Look at this. These beautiful pillowcases. Oh my gosh, they are just gorgeous. They were made in Japan. Just simply beautiful. Look at that. Well, there's such a glare, but I don't want to take them out of the pack. These are just beautiful. And then she sent me this bag of baby shoes, and she wrote on the bags like what the things are, and these were her baby shoes from 1951. And I have an idea if it'll work where I want to put these, but let me show you. There's 3 pair of them. Look at these. Oh, I know. Y'all, I'm just so excited. And then here's a pair. And then the last pair. It has the little bells. Oh my gosh, it has the little bells. Both of them have it. Oh my gosh. Look at that. I love them. And I'm going to share with you where I wanted to put them. And hopefully it works out. I did get the idea from Susan over on the old so-and-so. So I'm hoping it works out with what I have. Okay. Then she sent me this bag. It says this was her baby girl's carousel, August 1984. And let me just show y'all. It's got the elephant. Seal. The clown. The clown. The pig on the unicycle. And a horse. Aren't these just adorable? And then it has this part. Just, oh my gosh, adorable. Adorable. Okay, then she sent me this. It says Friends Forever, Forever Friends. And it's this cute little picture on an easel. And I think I'm going to pull this out at Easter. I know it can go all year, but I think I'm going to put it up and pull it out with my Easter stuff. Okay, we're not done. We're not even close to being done. She sent me so much. Look at this beautiful pillow cover. Y'all, I think I'm going to put this in my guest room on that pillow that I said doesn't really go, but I just put it in there. If it'll fit on that pillow, I'm going to put it on that pillow. If not, I will have to find a pillow for this to fit on. And I have one, I'm sure. But it's so beautiful. And it's even, I don't know if you can see, look. See the sparkle? Isn't that beautiful? Love that. And this, oh my gosh, look at this. Jesus and the sheep, the shepherd. And this, look at this plate hanger. Now y'all know, I'm thinking about putting this in my bedroom. I'm not exactly sure where it will land. It may end up in my bedroom. It may end up in my bathroom. I'm not real sure. But I love this. So it really mimics my the Last Supper plate. So I loved that. Then she gave me this Courier Knives color etch prints collector's portfolio. And inside it, when you open it up, look at these beautiful. This is Winter Morning. And then this one is, hold on. Farm Life in Summer. Oh my gosh. My mama's probably gonna want that because of the cows. And then this one is Through the Pacific. Huh, I never seen that with Courier Knives. Isn't that beautiful? And then this one is The Mill Dam at Sleepy Hollow. These are stunning. They are just simply beautiful. So I'm kind of torn. Do I frame them or do I just, I don't know. Okay, Let me put the stuff back that I've already showed y'all because I have some other stuff. Then she sent me, it says, the blue tablecloth is from Germany, 1975, and then the cross stitching is her cross stitching. Oh, look, this beautiful frame. Ah, I love it. I love that frame. All right, look at this beautiful cross stitch. Is that not gorgeous? I know what time and that went into this. I used to cross stitch, so I know. And then here's this one, which I thought was really cool. Now, oh yeah. Wow, that is so good. It is so like, I thought it was printed on there, but it's not. Look at that. Ah, so good. And then this one, I love it. I gotta find a frame for this. Love that. Let's see. Oh, these, look at these. Aren't they adorable? Now this is the tablecloth that was from Germany. This is gorgeous. Beautiful. I absolutely love it. And my plans for it is to put it up, and then I will bring this out in the spring. Because right now I have my red, white, and blue over there, but I want to put this over there on that chair, so I'll bring it out in the spring. It is just, it looks like Delft, doesn't it? It's just beautiful. I love it. And she didn't say where this is from or anything, but let me just tell you, this feels heavenly. And I was using it today at the booth. So that is what was in this bag, and we have another full bag. I'm telling you, she just spoiled me rotten today. Just spoiled me. I just don't deserve this. I'm so honored. Okay. Now, she said the family doesn't want any of the stuff she sent me. Please use as you see fit. 2 handmade German dolls. The little blue homemade dress made by her mama in 1952. Her daughter's baby spoons set. No, she doesn't want them. 1975 through 77. 4 odd ones. Cross stitching by her. Old Bible, very old. And her daddy's army laundry pen and bedroll pen, 1941 to 45, under General Patton. That's what's in this bag. I know, just blew my mind. This is the little dress that her mama made her. Y'all, you know what I want to do with this? I want to find like a little wooden child's hanger, and I want to hang it on my peg rack in my laundry room. I just think that would be so cute in there. So that's what I want to do with that. Another beautiful cross stitch by her. Just beautiful. Simply beautiful. I got to figure out what I'm going to do with these. I would love to have something done with these, but I've got to figure out what. A beautiful, beautiful hanky. And then just a plain white hanky. This is the German dolls. My mother-in-law will have a fit over this. She has anything to do with German. Her husband was German. Not James's dad, but the husband. Look at that. I mean, look at that fabric, y'all. I gotta put something up in it to fluff it out. And then here's the other one. Look at this little blue. Look. And then, what did she say this was? She didn't say what this was. Beautiful. It's a collar. Oh, it's a collar. I can see now it's the collar. You know, I miss when women dress to the nines, you know? Okay. This Bible. I die. Look at this little Bible. Y'all know I love it. And it was from her mama and daddy, December 25th, 1958. I love this so much. And then this was her daddy's pen, laundry pen and bedroll pen. This looks like that pen that I got from that estate sale that was like for a horse blanket. But this is from our military. And then these spoons. Look at these. And then look at this one. And then there is this one. Oh, this little baby fork. And then these three. Oh, when I tell you it felt like Christmas morning, you just don't even know. So thank you so much for all of my gifts. I will cherish each and every piece. I'm gonna find places for it, and I'm so honored. So thank you so much. Thank you just doesn't seem like enough, but now I'm going to answer some more of your questions. I know I'm gonna answer one for sure, so let me take the camera down because it's concerning this. Okay, Julia and Karen wanted me to show a close-up of my gallery wall. Karen specified the dining room wall, plus wanted to see inside the hutch and the bulbs that I use, and I had others asking about the bulbs that I use. So I'm assuming Julia was talking about this wall. You'll have to let me know if I misunderstood and tell me which wall, and I would definitely share that if this is not it. But I'm going to slowly show you the gallery wall. Karen told me I didn't have to talk through it. What are you trying to say, Karen? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, girl. But I will tell you a little bit, but I'm sure y'all all know it's all thrifted. If there's anything that's not thrifted, I'll point that out. How about that? But I'm going to share with you this gallery wall, and then we'll open up the hutch, and I will show you that as well and talk to you about the bulbs and how I have them in my hutch. So this is my dining room wall, and I will start on this end up here. This is how I have it. I did redecorate this little shelf. The chickens were up on top and I just didn't like it all white, so I did redecorate it. I added a hook. This is what this one looks like now. On over here, this is some more of my vintage sewing drawers. And I had questions how I hang them. I put sawtooth hangers on the back of them. I just nail them in. And if I'm hanging them this way, I just put one at the top. If I'm hanging them side by side, then I put two at the top. And I just hang them up. Now for the lights, this is a bulb. It's like an Edison bulb that I ordered off of Amazon because I wanted the soft glow. And that was already there. I just changed the bulb. But this is the top shelf. If I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm really not loving the inside of my hutch right now. And it's because I have picked and added and taken away from, and I'm just not loving it 100% right now, but this is what it's looking like. So this is what I'm showing y'all. I mean, it's not the worst, but it's just like, I mean, I have a hole right there. I mean, can we have a hole? We're not supposed to have a hole. All right, and then down here, we have, let me show you. You see that hole back there? I had James take a hole saw and put me holes in the back of the hutch so I could run cords. And then this is just, this little particular lamp I thrifted, but this one came from Amazon. So I will link it down below. And then I ordered the silicone bulbs, and I've ordered them several times, and I'll show you the box so you can get the name of them, but I do have them linked in my Amazon storefront if you want to go there. If not, you can just search like vintage silicone bulbs and they'll come up, and then you just have to pick which base, if you want the chandelier base or you want a regular lamp base. They have both sizes. But this, let me put this back. It's ironstone pitcher. And this is what this shelf is looking like. Again, I'm not 100% happy with it, but you know, it is what it is for right now. Let me move this so you can see this little lamp. That's the one that came from Amazon. Oh. Okay, we're not gonna mess with it. And then this shelf down here, again, I have a hole in the back, and this was actually thrifted like this. And this is the light that I have. So this is the brand, it's called Creative Hobbies from Amazon. And I was gonna talk to you about the different sizes. So this is just the regular base, if you needed like a regular base light bulb, but it's the silicone. And then they have, I think these are the itty bitties, like the one that's over on my stove. Yeah. They have these, and then they have the size that you see in my hutch. But it's the same brand, Creative Hobbies. So you can either search maybe Creative Hobbies, or you can search silicone bulbs. and they should pull up. Now, they're not cheap, I'm just gonna tell you. I mean, they're not like break the bank, but if you're expecting them to be a few, you know, they're not cheap. But I love them, and these are the ones that I have. This one is the one that I have in my lantern above my cabinet, and in this lantern, and the one on my mantle. It's this one, because when I made them electric, it called for this size bulb base. So you'll just have to figure out which bulb base you need. If you need a chandelier or a regular. But that is the bulbs that I use, and they do come from Amazon. And like I said, I do have a link down below. If you order from that link, I do make a tiny commission, but in no way am I pushing that link on you. You can simply search on your own, either creative hobbies or silicone bulbs, and it should pull up for you. So that is the bulbs I use. So hopefully that answered your question. If you have any more questions, if you need any more information, I'll do my best to provide you more, but that's how I do my hutch. And I know some people don't want to put holes in their furniture, but this hutch was so dark, it needed the light. And there was really no, I mean, you could do battery operated, but you're going to spend a fortune in batteries. And I knew I was always going to be decorating it. So I didn't mind using the hole. And what I did was we took the plug end of the lamp or light, and we got the hole for the hole saw where that would fit through it. So we didn't make a bigger hole than we needed. We made just big enough to get the plug through it, and it works out fine. So that's how I have the lights in my hutch, and I love it. And if the lights weren't in there, it would not look, you would not be able to see anything in there because it was so dark. Because whenever we were doing this wall and I didn't have them on and plugged up, I remember thinking it's just so dark in there, you just couldn't see anything. And I like to fill it up, and in order to be able to see it, I needed the light. So there you go. But hopefully that answers your questions. Let me go through and see if I have any more. If there's any quick ones that I can answer, I'll be right back. Kathy asked, how long have I been collecting antiques, vintage pieces? I've always loved antiques and vintage pieces, but I got away from it, and I finally got back to myself, back to my roots, back to what I loved. I got so tired of following trends, and I was never happy and content. And so I just started getting back to what I love, and that is vintage antique pieces. And I am such a sentimental junkie. And I love to surround myself with pieces that have meaning to me, that are from family pieces or pieces that have been given to me, collected, just maybe have a special memory attached to it. And I just love to surround myself with it. So I've always loved vintage antiques. So ever since I was out on my own and had my own home, I started out with vintage and antique pieces. Did that for a long time, and then got away from it for a little while, tried to be somebody that I wasn't, and then came to my senses, grew up, matured up, and got back to my roots and what I love. And now you see my house is full of vintage and antique pieces and special pieces. And I'm the type of person that if I love it, I love it. And that's all there is to it. So thank you so much for your question, Kathy. I hope that I give you the answers. And if you have any more, just let me know. Okay, last question. Nancy wanted to know how long or what made me start incorporating roosters into my decor, and could I share my favorite rooster or roosters and kind of the story behind it. I have always loved chickens. Always. Ever since I was a little girl, I've loved chickens. That is no secret. We used to have chickens. I used to sit out there for hours and watch them, and it was just kind of like natural. I would think they're just fascinating animals, and I love to watch them. And so I just started incorporating them in my home. And I mean, can you have too many chickens? Some would say yes, I would say no. I love them. And each one that I have, I love. I don't like just any chicken, but my favorites are the black with the white specks. Those are my favorites. But, and I guess that would be the one in the living room on my bookcase, and I will insert a picture. That is one that I picked up. James and I were divorced, and we went shopping one day together. We were still friends, and we went shopping. And I picked that rooster up for this house. I was living here. And I don't know, I always remember that as where we were and where we are now. It just kind of, when I look at that, I remember that time. And I was also in the time that God was working on me and changing me and sculpting me and working on me and making me a better person. And just really, it's when my relationship with the Lord really took off, I guess you could say, for lack of better words. And that particular rooster reminds me of that time, and I guess that would probably be one of my most special roosters, is because of that. Now, I do have a pair of roosters that was my mama's on my kitchen counter. That was my mama's. When I was growing up, she had them in our home, and she gave them to me, and I love them. They're home interior roosters. I will insert a picture of those, and I love them. And then I have another pair of roosters on my kitchen counter that my granny gave me. And when she gave them to me, I actually did a DIY on them because I did not like the way they looked. But she gave them to me, and I wanted to keep them. And so I just painted them and made them over and made them my own. And, you know, I made them the black and the white. So I will insert that video. I will link that video down before how I made them over, and I will insert a picture of those chickens. So those are like my 3 most special ones. And then I have a painting above my cabinets of chickens that my mama painted for me. I gave her a picture and she painted it for me. And this was her rough draft. She was practicing, and it ended up being the one that I kept. She even painted it on cardboard because she had planned on painting it on canvas for me. And I loved it. And she did not realize it at the time, but she put exactly how many biddies that we have kids. So it all worked out perfectly, and I love that. So I'll insert a picture of that as well. But that is the story behind my chickens. I've just always loved them, always. And I've always had chickens in my decor. No matter what my style was, I've always had chicken in my decor. So hopefully that answered your question. Thank y'all so much for the questions. This has been fun. I've really enjoyed sharing all this with you. Now, if your question did not get answered, don't worry. I promise you I will get to it. I'm screenshotting them, and I'm going through and I'm answering them. So if I didn't get to them today, I will get to them. And I'm just happy to show y'all what you want to see. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I love y'all, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.